Come with me to see what skiing is like in Iran as a foreigner, something that most people don't even realize you can do here. But first we have to get there, leaving the capital city of Tehran and heading 2 hours north up to Dizin. I've made it into the mountains here in Iran and I'm going to go skiing tomorrow, but this is the place where I'm staying for the next 2 nights. It's my ski chalet, you could call it. So let's get in here and check it out. I got this whole rental apartment to myself. Got living room, nice little kitchen area over here, just a normal bathroom, no Western toilet, but I've also gotten used to those now. And then we got 1 bedroom over here and the 2nd bedroom over here. And the total that I paid for this apartment was about $18 per night. And I'm gonna stay here for 2 nights, but tomorrow I'm gonna be spending the whole day going skiing, and it's really cool driving up here because I'm already seeing it's like a ski village basically. So I've seen the different ski rental shops and all the restaurants, and it feels like just like a normal ski village in any other country. So I'm excited to see what the resort looks like and share my experience skiing in Iran with you guys. And also, I ran out of money, so I had to get more cash today. This is about $200 worth of cash. There's a whole second envelope here, all of this. So this is about 20 million Toman, which is just about $200, and it's becoming less every day. Since I got here, the Toman to $1 ratio went from 92,000 Toman to $1, and now just about 2 weeks later, maybe 2.5 weeks, it's 104,000, almost 105,000 Toman to $1. So actively seeing the currency just collapse, and it's a very sad reality that is happening here with the currency. The owner of the guest house has this incredibly cute dog. Look at this guy. He's so happy. We got some lunch here at the guest house, and it's called Fazanjun? Fazanjun? Okay. This is called Fazanjun. It looks like kind of a stew here with rice and meat, but looks pretty good. These are 2 things that are very popular here in Iran. You got duh, which is basically like their version of ayran. It's like the yogurt drink that you'll have with like your meal. It's kind of bitter. I'm not a huge fan of it. Also like ayran. And then they also have this everywhere. Heyday. It's like malt beer, but see right there, it's got 0% alcohol. So it really just tastes like a fruity soda with a little bit of a malt taste on it. And after lunch, me, Ali, and Rocky headed through the village, and Ali gave me a little bit of a tour of this mountain town as we headed up to a cool outlook where he's currently building a new house. I played with Rocky while Ali did some work, and then we started a fire for some chai. Well, Ali made a fire, and now we're cooking the hot tea, and I'm in charge of the fire. Alright, fire seems to be going pretty strong. Getting this stuff together here. Chai. Now we got some biscuits, and pretty solid view. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Cheers. And then it was time to get my ski gear rented for the ski day tomorrow. I was able to rent a jacket, snow pants, and all the winter gear from one of Ali's friends, and then we stopped into one of the ski rental shops where I got some beautiful twin-tip skis and got my boots fitted and checked out. Getting my skis set for tomorrow. This is going to be my ski 171. It's a little shorter than I usually ride, but it's the only twin tip that they have, so I'm going to make it work. Boots are set. These are my boots. The owner at the shop was super helpful with getting my boots set to my new skis, and overall the choice of equipment and gear was a lot more than I had expected for my time skiing here. This is the only helmet they got for me. It looks hella goofy. And with that, all my gear and rentals for the ski day tomorrow were set. And so I got invited by Ali to join him and his family for dinner. A beautiful dinner with multiple generations all sitting on the floor and eating together. Then we watched a local Iranian football league, and of course no evening is complete in Iran with lots of chai and snacks until you can't eat anymore. Good morning from the ski village here in Dizin in Iran, and today I'm going to finally get to make my dream come true of going skiing here in Iran, and I'm going to take you guys along with me, show you what it costs to ski here and exactly what it looks like, so come along for the adventure. These are the first views of the Dizin Mountain Resort, and today we are going to be skiing here. It's more like spring skiing as a lot of the stuff has started to melt already, but if you look up in the top, there's still some good snow up there, so we're gonna have to take the lifts pretty high up, but I'm absolutely so excited to be skiing here today and showing you guys what skiing in Iran is like. So here we are. Let's get inside, get my day ticket, and get on the slopes. All right, into the mountain we go. Got my boots on and ready to show the world some skiing in Iran. Of course, got to fill up with a breakfast. So I got some like egg dish, sausage, and the bread that they have here. And this is like the restaurant. And then the mountain is over there. So I'll eat and then I'll go get my lift tickets and we'll be on the way. Well, got my skis, headed up to the mountain over there. Beautiful bluebird day. Got this really goofy helmet, but apparently the people don't really wear helmets here, so that makes it so there's really only old-fashioned helmets left. But safety comes first. I've had a ton of concussions, so I'm not risking it with that. Should be pretty solid. Warm weather. They got a couple of gondolas and they got a couple of rope tows. But basically you got to get all the way up there so that you can start skiing the good snow. But we'll test it out, report back, and show you what the Iran ski experience is like. I buy ticket here? Okay. Mamnoon. All right, let's get our ticket. Some, 1 day ticket?
Ticket ski?
One. Yes. Toman?
Yes. به تومان بزنم.
Toman 1 million. The real pricing is a lot more confusing for me. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh, wait. Yes. I have a 50. So the total cost for my ticket is about $9 US for a day ticket here in Iran. 910,000 toman, which when I got here, it was worth more. It's decreased almost 10% since I've been here. Calculator. Mamnoon. All right, ski ticket, success. Now we can go skiing. YouTube. Mamnoon. All right, Dizin Mountain Resort. You got the lift tickets in there. Scan with the code, which I got right here, and then we'll be good to go. And my local friend Amir, he's gonna be taking me around because he is a professional ski coach here, and he also is in charge of the Iranian national team for freestyle and for downhill skiing when they go and travel to other countries. Gate. People are getting here. Lifts open around 9 o'clock. First few gondolas are going up already. I really wish I could have seen this in the pure winter because they were showing me yesterday and there was like 1 meter to 2 meters of snow just down in the village where I was. And now there's no snow there at all, so it's definitely different, but should still be able to get a few good runs in here and get some solid skiing. But it's a nice resort. Look at getting the fresh hot wax on there so that we have a good day of skiing. All right, let's go ski. And as we make our way up, let's get into a little bit of the history about Dizin Resort, which was Iran's first ski resort that ever opened here in 1972. It's located in the Alborz Mountains, and the ski resort gets all the way up to 3,600 meters in altitude at its highest point. And the original development for it came in the 1960s under the Pahlavi era as part of Iran's development for winter sports. But now it's time to check out what it's like to ski it. Wow, look at these views. Beautiful. All right, let's go skiing. And from the gondola, we made our way to the mid-mountain, which is where everyone was hanging out. This is what the mid-mountain lodge looks like here at the ski mountain in Dizin. You got like the restaurant, pretty normal, and a nice cappuccino machine. And I'm getting some up, and it's Iran, so you got fat amounts of money paying for everything. So for me to get a cappuccino and a water at the prices here, it was 400,000 Toman, so a little less than $4 at the current exchange rates. This is the upstairs part of the restaurant, and then you got a patio out here. Oh, actually over here. Après-ski vibes. Beautiful. Pretty solid. Got some coffees. The skiing in Iran experience so far is really good. The powder, I mean, it's not really powder, but the softened up snow is pretty solid. There's definitely some icy spots. But overall, pretty solid ski day. My boots are a little like different than I'm used to, but it's not too bad. And yeah, I'm loving it. I'm having a great day. And while there is some chairlifts and a few gondolas, they weren't running the day I was here, so it was just T-bar sessions to get up the mountain. And although it's not my preferred way of getting out the mountain when I'm skiing, the views are stunning. Let's go.
Hello, Ben.
All right, we're mic'd up skiing in Iran. Let's get it. It is rocky over here and a little icy, but once we get over to the one side, it gets absolutely amazing. So we just got to make it over there. Gave my camera to Amir to get a little mic'd up session of me skiing here at Dizin. And at this point of the day, the skiing was still perfect. The snow was a bit powdery and we hadn't gotten too soft yet from the warmth of the sun. All right, let's get some fresh tracks here in Dizin Resort in Iran. Barim. Back the lip and whoop-pow! Woo! Mid-mountain lunch. Pizza, French fries, and a Coca-Cola. About $12. Yeah, 1.2 million tomon, so about $12. And all my money is almost gone. My cash disappeared. Finished my lunch. Now we're back on the mountain and we're gonna get in some afternoon skiing. It's filled up quite a bit. Beautiful sunny day. Snow's melting up quite nicely. It'll probably be a bit slow now in the afternoon, but pretty solid. And after about a half day so far, I've been extremely impressed by the quality of the slopes, the lifts, and everything that the Dizin Ski Resort has to offer, because this is definitely not what I expected when I was coming to Iran to go skiing. And despite the sanctions that have been put on Iran for so long, it continues to impress me what they've been able to do and build in spite of those. Got the old-fashioned lifts here with the pulley that you put under your butt. All right, I'm up.
نه خب الان مثلا اونجا چرا میافتی اینقدر آدم میبره تو
Mamnoon. All right, and we're off. Let's go. These are definitely the old-fashioned lifts. I mean, I think they have them in places in Europe still, and sometimes smaller ski mountains have them too, but today's the only place I've been where all of the lifts are basically these pulley ones, except for the original gondola that took us up to the top. So the first run of the day, we went up with the gondola, but since then it's basically just been piece under the butt. And so it's a lot of standing that I'm definitely not used to. So instead of getting to rest in between rounds, you're always standing, but it's okay. And the views are amazing as you just go up the mountain. Unfortunately, we're losing the sunlight now, and also everything has turned to slush because it's so warm. But I got my wish. I got to go skiing in Iran. The start of the day, the snow is really good, even a little bit hard. And now we're pushing into the day is almost done territory because it's so soft. You got the whole valley behind us. That's officially ski day done here in Iran. This was Dizin Resort. Absolutely amazing. $9 for a day ticket. It's definitely the end of the season, so was some spring skiing, but can't complain. Iran, definitely the best skiing in the Middle East, and this is the biggest mountain in all of Iran and in the Middle East. So next time you think of going skiing, think about Iran. That's it.